Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Anyway, I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video, today we are playing with the Jawbreaker palette. Yay! I had so much fun today playing with this palette, and yeah, even playing with the Brain Freeze palette because I got that as well as a couple of lip glosses. And yeah, it was pretty fun, and I can't wait to do more looks with this palette, spoiler alert. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, I do have a special needs child. You'll hear him in the background clapping his hands and making noise. He's jealous of anyone or anything that takes my time from him. That being said, let's get into this first impression. Okay, for the sake of timing on these first impression videos, I have unboxed everything, and I have to say, I kind of disagree with some of the reviews I've seen on the color of this palette. I do like the pink. While Jawbreakers are white with all the colors in them, I'm glad this isn't a white palette because, yeah, we all know how dirty they get. Now, my palette did come with no plastic on the mirror or inside the palette. I hope that's not a bad thing. But anyway, these are the colors. This is a stunning palette. This retails for $58, and yeah, that's a pretty pricey palette, but I paid $65 for a much smaller Natasha Denona palette. Now, I also got the Brain Freeze highlight. Oh, hey, that does have plastic in it. Not feeling good about my Jawbreaker palette, but it doesn't appear to be touched, so that's all that counts. This is the Brain Freeze palette. Also has a nice mirror on it, and this mirror has a cover as well. I've never used a highlighter from Jeffree Star, so yeah, I'm interested and curious to definitely try that out. And I got 3 lip glosses because I wanted to try the gloss. I did get a few more things, but they haven't came in yet because I decided I wanted the mini Jawbreaker palette, so I placed another order. God help me. Okay, so I have Safe Word, Crystal Climax, and Wet Peach were the ones I chose by the descriptions on their website. And yeah, I actually used Safe Word yesterday because I did a look with my Alter Ego palette, and this has the prettiest reflex of green and gold that I've ever seen. I mean, and it feels really good. Can you see that? So stunning. Moving on to Crystal Climax. This is my first time trying this on. Oh, yes. That's quite pretty as well. Let's see, it's swatched on the back of my hand. This, I would say, is definitely more of a pinky peacher, corally type. Yeah. That's the way it looks on the lips. And last but certainly not least, I have Wet Peach. I like these enough that it's very possible that I'll purchase more of these. And there is Wet Peach on my hand. And let's get some on my lips. And I love the pink glitters in that. Can you guys see that on camera? Nice. Okay, let's move on to the Brain Freeze palette, since it's the smaller of those, and we're going to dip into Cold Shoulder, Jawbreaker, and Cocky. That's Cold Shoulder. And Jawbreaker. Ooh, look how metallic-y these are. And that's Cocky. Oh my lord, those are beautiful. Then we have Status Quo, Frozen Fruit, and Freeze Tag. Oh my goodness, that Status Quo is chunky. So, I just wanted to mention that. Frozen Fruit and Freeze Tag. Oh my god. I could use those as eyeshadows. So the top ones, other than that Cocky shade, which is a little chunky as well, I might be able to get away with these two for a highlight, but I'm not sure about these. I'll have to play around with them and see. But yeah, that is the brain freeze portion of this video. And I do think I forgot to mention that the lip glosses are $18 a piece, and the brain freeze palette was $40. I did order this from Morphe. I got this like a couple days after I ordered it, so definitely gonna try to do my Jeffree Star launches that way, because not trying to say anything about Jeffree Star shipping, because I always get my stuff immaculate condition, but it takes a long time. Okay, now when I swatch the palette, I am going to go from this side to this side, and so on and so forth down the palette. Okay, so we're going to start off with Virgin, Good Morning, Bubblegum, and Wow. So make sure my hand is dry. This is Virgin, Good Morning, Bubblegum. Let me try to swatch that bubblegum again. Okay, there we go. Bubblegum and Wow. Moving right along, we have Suck, Licorice, Cute, and the F word. It's not called the F word, it's the F word. So, that's those. Now, Gumdrop, Snack, Brain Freeze, and the namesake Jawbreaker. I like that Jawbreaker shade. Almost has like reflex of yellowy gold. And what? Orange juice, sour, and soaked. Let's start here. Oh yes, I love that shade. I am not a swatch queen, so that's where we are so far. Now we're on to Raspberry, Cotton Candy, Lemon Drop, and Bite Me. Oh my god, yes. Oh, oh my god. Yes. And the last four in the palette are Cherry Wet, Tasty, Cone, and delicious. So I'm running out of space here. Let's go right here. Oh, that cone shade is pretty much the tone of my skin. That's okay. Be a good transition shade. Okay, and that is the whole palette swatched up over me. Now I do want to mention for those of you who are interested that this eyeshadow palette does contain pressed pigments, and pressed pigments are not considered eye safe. They will stain your eyes, and if you have sensitive skin, they could possibly cause irritation. That's what I've been told, at least. Okay, so I just did my Brow Wiz and Brow Gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I also used my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I have seen everyone doing pinks and purples and blue looks. I want to try to do something a little different than what I have personally seen online. So I'm going to start out by dipping into Suck with this e.l.f. just kind of a flat shader brush and picking up some of that pigment and packing this all through my crease and on my inner and outer corner. Just really want to pack this shade on. And start really building up that color. This is not going to be a full review. This is just going to be a first impression. I am going to try to get out of several looks one palette video, but we'll see where that goes. I'm going to bring this out just a little, just like that. Taking a Morphe E17, I'm going to go into this yellow Wow shade, and I'm going to use that to buff right along the edges of this shade. And I do have a tacky base. I did not set my base, so maybe I will try to set my base one of these looks and that'll be coming up and see the comparison. But for today I was just wanting a little first impression, and that seems to be blending that other shade out okay. Looks like it might be trying to get a little muddy on me, but that could just be, like I said, that tacky base maybe changing the color a little. I'm not sure. Never really had that happen before, but it's not bad at all. Gonna go back in with that first brush we used and buff a little right here. Just like that. BH Pro number 7 into orange juice right here, because you know I gotta try this shade. This shade swatched beautifully. That's a dry brush, in case you're wondering. I'm gonna put that in the inner and outer portion of this look. I'm gonna leave the whole center blank for this look. I'm gonna flip that brush over and dip into Lemon Drop. this shade was calling my name, and oh my god, holy cow, I'm just saying, that is a dry brush, you guys. Really? I'm so glad he came out with the Blue Blood palette, because it really turned me on to his shadow formula, and I haven't been disappointed since. I mean, I love it. Gonna go back to that brush we used, and I don't have any additional product on this. I just want to bring back a little bit of that. And yeah, let me catch the other eye up to this eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have the majority of my face done, I am using my Jeffree Star concealer and powder today, just in honor of this palette. Taking a short shader brush, any short shader brush will do, and I'm going to start tackling this lower lash line. And I'm going to take that pretty much almost to the end of my lashes. Yes, I like that. I'm going to take that Morphe E17 that we used in WOW, and I'm going to dip back into WOW and barely run on the edges here. I have noticed that there's a very little kick up in the pan, and I haven't really got any fallout. So if you do your face first, that's probably a plus for you. Alright, taking this Morphe E36 tiny little brush into that Jawbreaker shade, and I'm going to put this right in the inner corner and right down to the first, to my lashes, where my lashes start, as always. And wow, I like that shade. Hold that thought. Okay, sorry about that. That was my honey. And I'm going to take that same Jawbreaker shade and put it on my brow bone as well. I really like this shade. I've heard a couple people say they didn't care for it a whole lot. I'm only using it as an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight, so maybe that's the difference. Anyway, let's see what I'm going to do for the waterline. I think I'm just going to use this yellow from ColourPop today. And yeah, add some more brightness to this already bright look. Okay, so I did finish my eyes off with my Eyeko eyeliner and my Milani mascara with my inky minky lashes in jet black, and I think they complement this look beautifully. Okay, now what should we use? Like I said, this is my first time with a Jeffree Star highlighter, and I think I'm going to go into Jawbreaker because, yeah, this middle shade, in case you forgot, I just want to see what it looks like. Let's take this paper off. Isn't that so satisfying? Okay. And, oh, okay. Holy cow. Do you guys see that? Holy cow. Oh. I might have got a little too much on that first. Yeah, that was barely touching my, that's barely touching my brush in there. And I mean, Holy moly. Wow, that is, it's a highlight. Thomas, can you see me glowing from a mile away? That looks just wet. Holy macaroni. I don't even know if I can. It's a good thing I don't gotta go nowhere today, because people be like, ooh, her skin looks wet. Okay, so let's give this baby a final spritz. Pat out some of that highlight, because good lord. I cannot wait to try the highlight in the individual highlights in the palettes. That's going to be... Okay, I'll be back with my final thoughts, and we'll pick out lip gloss. Alright, lip glosses. I think I am going to go with Crystal Climax. Let's see how this looks with this. Hopefully we're happy with this. I like these applicators too. I wasn't sure if I would, because they're so skinny and long and kind of curved funny, but I do like them. They do the job, and yeah, they feel good. So anyway, this is the final look. Tell me what you think in the description box. Tell me what you think down in the comments, and tell me what color combo you are most excited for in my several looks one palette. I'm not saying how many looks, because I'm not sure how many I'm going to do yet. I want to at least do 4, because I can think of 4 immediately when I look at this palette. I can just think of so many different fun looks I want to do with it. And Thomas says, I don't want you to do no more looks with it. No, but I enjoyed the few colors that I did use today. I think they applied beautifully. I think this is a very fun summery look, and yeah, I'm excited to play with more shades out of this palette. I don't regret the purchase as of so far, so yeah. That being said, from me and Thomas to all of you, lots of love. I hope you are having an amazingly wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you on the next Teresa Tries Tutorials. Bye, guys!